Gladiators. Welcome to episode 7, lucky number 7. What's going on with this Olivia and Fitz relationship?
I just think that it's interesting that Shonda keeps making Fitz the victim. Like, no matter what happens, Fitz comes out of every episode as the victim or like the good guy on top.
This episode really showed that Mellie is truly a ride or die.
Okay. I don't agree.
She's like,
I'm going to tell you the notes that I wrote down about Mellie in this episode here. And you know what? I haven't taken this many notes since class. She risked jail time. She risked, just everything. She's risked her life for this office.
I don't feel like that decision was her being a ride or die. I feel like that decision was her deciding that she wanted to place what she was going to do and how they were and power and get into the White House before protecting herself, before standing up for herself as a woman. It was not right what he did to her. Mellie definitely was a victim. But once you use your victim, the fact that you're a victim as a means of manipulation and use that as a way to advance yourself, she was perfectly within her right to tell Fitz what happened.
Yep, like all of this is strategic. And so but there's a sense that I saw in this episode of like, she's ruthless. Like her wolf was really coming out, because in other episodes I felt like she was always in defense mode.
But there are, like you say, wolves around him, and Mellie is the main one howling. Okay.
You know, we were saying, myself and the crew here, we were all sitting around and we were watching the episode, and it was just like, he actually started out this really clean-cut, white hat wearing guy.
I thought, I'm still waiting on a bullet to come through one of her windows at any moment. Somebody on that next roof is going to just be shooting any moment. Everybody that is a gladiator in that office is just going to die. Because I just think you're still going to be going, it's time to grasp those 2 clients that you have so you don't go back into money trouble and you fix their problems. You quit trying to fix your own.
Like, I don't understand her.
She was bred by the man who gets the final say.
Right.
So it's in her blood. Okay? The man that was her father gets the final call and say in everything. It's some of that seeped through.
Fitz, we thought that when he killed what's her name in the hospital, remember episode?
That's exactly
that was the first time. He killed 200 and something people on a plane.
No, ma'am. 329 passengers.
See?
You gotta watch the show.
See?
It was 329 passengers. I said his murder count is now up to 330 people.
He's with the mob now. He's up there.
He's up there past me 613. Come on. Oh, shit. No.
Morgan, what's going on? What's going on in the White House?
I'm just going to take this moment to plug in my recent theory, my previous theory about this being about power and what Shonda Rhimes is trying to communicate. And I think that its power comes at a price.
We're going to be watching next week because Shonda did her thing. And we're going to be watching to see what's going on with the passengers that were released off of this airplane that supposedly blew up, who's in jail, all these little sneak peeks they're giving us. Oh, we'll be there, and we'll be right here after the scandal of that show. We want to thank you guys so much for tuning in. Thank you, guests Michelle and Morgan, for calling in and having this conversation with us.